Okay, Mr. Chairman, we are now streaming and you're ready to begin.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
All right. The meeting of the West Warwick Board of Canvassers for October 13th, 2020 at 3 p.m. is hereby called to order at 3:03 p.m. Members present are Chairperson Ray Lambert, Vice Chairperson Nancy LeBlanc, Member Burt Mollahan, alternate member Nancy Parenti, alternate member JP Millette. We are all present. We have a quorum. We can transact our business. The first order of business is the final canvas list.
Yes, I can't show it to you because it's out in the hallway already,
Okay.
but it is out in the hallway, ready
right,
for
good.
viewing.
Any questions on the final canvas list?
How many voters do we have in West Warwick?
A little over 20,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you would ask me that when I don't have that.
No,
paper.
that's what I'm just teasing. I know it's in the
JP,
back of the book.
it's right now, it's a little over 20,000.
That's why.
It is. I
Yeah.
already looked at
Fresh.
it. About
Yeah,
19.
I just,
He likes to be fresh.
I don't know.
What else is new?
Oh,
All right. Any questions on the final canvas list?
No, I don't have any.
No, I don't have any.
All righty, then in that case, let's see. I gotta get my. All right. I'll entertain a motion that we certify the within or the final canvas list that Kerry has for the general election on November 3rd, 2020, November 3rd, 2020. I'll entertain a motion, we certify that.
I so move.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, so voted unanimously. Now, you know, I'm gonna go down in between the 3 and the 5 to sign these things. Nancy
Yes.
LeBlanc, you coming?
It depends because I have someone coming for some blinds.
Yeah,
If he's not here, I will go. If not,
well,
JP,
that leaves them up in the air. Bert can't go. JP,
yeah, but what time you want me? Just tell me when, whenever you say.
okay. All right, we'll do it at the end of the meeting. I just wanted to remind you that we gotta go down there and sign these things. All right, the next order of business is certifying the mail ballot applications.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
So as of when I sent you this, there was 4,025. There's already 4,055.
Oh.
I have another 59 that were put in my hand today, and the mail hasn't come yet.
so
All right,
those-
you want us
those
to
are all
table this?
applications.
Please.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to table the certification of the mail ballots as they're not fully completed yet.
I so move.
Yes, we're gonna table that.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yes, okay.
Aye.
Nancy LeBlanc,
Yes,
you second it?
yes, I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, so
Thank
voted
you.
unanimously. All right, the next order of business is the emergency voting period. Kerry?
Okay, my equipment just came about an hour ago, so we have 2 DS200s, 2 auto marks, all the equipment, blue bins, red bins. I'm looking at everything in the chambers. We are ready. It starts tomorrow morning, 8:30 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. I am expecting a big turnout
All right, now,
because the amount of phone calls has been
8:30 to 4:30, Monday through Friday.
correct.
Up to and including election day, is that correct?
Election day, it's till 4 p.m.
Okay. Any questions from the board on the emergency voting?
I'm sorry, that might be wrong. Mary Ann, it's the day before.
What?
The
When is
emergency
When's the last
emergency
date of vote?
ballot.
4 o'clock, November 2nd.
second, yes.
Okay,
I
so
wanted
it
to
is
make
the
sure I
date
was-
for election.
Yes.
So there's no early voting on election day.
No, there is not.
Okay.
No. You
Everybody,
have the
November
limited
2nd.
ballot that goes in there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
November
all
2nd.
right, any other questions on the emergency voting period?
No,
Next order of business is polling location update.
All
Yep.
10.
Mary Ann?
They're all 10. They're all
All
set.
10.
Yeah, we did that a while ago. We just like to put that in poll workers on every agenda so we can talk about it. But so far there've been no problems. Carrie, you haven't heard any problems,
I have
right?
heard nothing.
So I did get the okay from Stephen O'Rourke from both senior centers
Good.
Oh, good.
when I wrote to him. Yep. And we will do our best to, of course, keep those disinfected like we have for the last 3.
Did you check, Mary Ann, did you check with Family Dollar again? That we can.
No, I'll do that though. He's very amenable to that. He
I
said
am-
anytime, but I'll call every time, but I'll do it the week before so he doesn't forget.
Are we going to have the same 10 polling places as we had the last time?
Yes. Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I
Any
Very
do
good.
have one question about the 4,025, about, that certification that came up that we tabled.
Yeah,
It says, mail ballots were printed in the town of West Warwick. It isn't actually the ballots, correct?
that's the
It is-
applications.
It's the application that you
Yes.
received and you're gonna send
Yes.
them? Okay.
Yep,
Yeah, JP raised that question.
I know, I answered him.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
He's
That
always
was-
right there with my email.
All righty.
Okay.
And I'm waiting on the phone call back from Cardi Furniture. I left a message with Rose, who is Pete Cardi's receptionist. So I did speak to one girl and they put me through to her. So I do have a phone call. I am waiting for a response back from that.
Okay. Any other questions on polling location update? Okay, the next order of business is the poll worker update. Mary Ann?
Oh,
Yep, I've been working on this. We're doing very well. We just got the list, of course, from the state that wants us to do twice as many poll workers as we're doing. So we're gonna work on that a bit. But we're doing very well. The trainings are next week, at October 20th at 1 o'clock and at 5 o'clock for supervisors. I'll send this to you all. And October 27th for moderators at 5. There's also a training for our in-house presidential election person on October 26th at 1. So the trainings are all set. I'm pretty good with poll workers so far, praying the surge doesn't happen before the election, because so far we got a good response. I think I have more people than I need, to tell you the truth, but we're doing good. I mean, I'm pretty confident that we're going to be just fine for this election.
Mary Ann, speaking of the surge, do we have any information relative to the primary if we had any problems with a surge or anything?
No,
We
No.
had nothing.
primary went off without a hitch,
All right.
which
so
we
that's-
expected.
That's 3 in a row, right?
3 in a row.
3 in a row, amazing.
Hold
yeah.
on, I got to knock on wood.
Yeah, really.
Any
Not
other
bad.
questions on the poll worker update from the board? Nope.
No.
I have no
don't
question.
have any.
All righty, general discussion. Madam Vice Chair?
I have one. Last time I had an issue when I was at Maisie Quinn about someone wanting to come in to get, numbers off the machines at 8 o'clock. Do we have any, request for, people coming at 8 o'clock or, checkers?
I have nothing yet.
Okay,
Nobody comes in there at 8 o'clock.
is there anything from the Board of Elections or the Secretary of State's office about some kind of rule about not letting people into
I
the
don't think you
polling?
don't let people in. I think that
Don't,
until the
that's state law, isn't it? And
Well, I
once
would think
the,
if the machines are locked, you don't do anything. But let's remember too, as much as you want the machines this year, that's not going to say anything about the election. It's the mail ballots that are going to say it all. So that's going to be a while after it. So, well, we'll have people waiting. And they can give them the numbers. You can maybe print an extra strip, and the extra tally for whoever's waiting. But I don't know about you, Ray, but I'm not really keen on them coming into the polling place.
No, as a
no,
matter of
they
fact,
don't.
No,
as a matter
I-
of, as a matter of fact, in the primary, Karen put one of the watches, if you want to call it runners, out because they were standing in the Christ the King
Yeah.
polling place, and Karen told them to go stand outside. She would give them the slip or put it on the door.
Yeah, we could print an extra slip for people who want it.
Nobody in the
Good.
polling place.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that, Nancy?
I think with COVID and everything, I think it's, it really isn't a good idea to have people in there, especially since there's 5 of our polling places are elderly high rises and schools, you know.
Yeah, well,
Right.
we've
I
already
think-
taken care of that. Nobody in the, we will, I'm sure
Right.
Mary Ann or Kerry will tell the moderators,
Absolutely. Yeah.
nobody in the polling place. And I tell them
Perfect.
when I go do my visits.
Well, I did too. I asked them to leave. It was someone that I actually knew, but she didn't give me a hard time. They left, and we put the tapes on the door as soon as we could, so they could
Yeah.
see the numbers. Mm.
Yeah, well, some of them don't know. Karen's person said, hey, we used to do it that way. We don't do it that way. I
They
said,
used to do it. I would have more calls of town council members wouldn't leave the building, not even
Right.
strangers.
right. So
Crazy.
Karen told her, well, we don't do that anymore.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
Any
good
other
to me.
questions?
Nope,
Nancy
not
LeBlanc.
for me.
All right.
Nope.
Bert,
I'm okay.
general discussion.
No questions. Everything is copacetic.
Okay. Nancy Parenti, general discussion.
No, I don't have anything.
JP,
Oh, yeah, just the same question that Nancy LeBlanc had about poll watchers and runners.
Oh, well, they know that. I
Are
told
poll
Kerry-
watchers gonna have to be signed up first? Do they
Yes,
have to get our
Kerry-
approval?
I
To go
told
to
Yes.
Kerry,
polling
I gave
places?
Kerry the state law, right, Kerry? I gave her the state law and I said, that's what we're following. No,
All right, that's
they
all right.
got to get their credentials
Yes.
and they have to be, verified by us, but they have to be put in by the chairman of the respective parties.
And we have to get a list from the chairman. They're
Yes.
supposed to give us a list, or
Yeah.
else we
Yes.
don't let any of them in.
That's right.
So
Anything
that's
else
what-
under general discussion? No.
Oh.
Kerry, what are we signing here? There's 2 with the final canvas notice.
Oh, because one is the one I put on the book.
All right, the final list of voters, did we vote on that? We voted on that one. The final canvas list.
Yes.
Yes.
What about the final list of voters qualified? Because see, I got 2 resolutions here in front of me.
Yeah, because one is the one I put in my binder and one sits on that book. That's why I always have 2.
So, all right, but they're the same because
Same thing.
one is with wise.
Landscape. Yep, one is landscape, one is portrait, just so I have one for the book and one for,
All right, so we already approved that.
Yes.
Both of them.
yep,
Just so everybody knows that there's 2, what's his name?
yes.
All right, with that said, public comment, there's no attendees that I see on my
Nope.
computer.
No.
So with that said, we're going to recess the meeting
Yep.
Until 5 p.m. today. Everybody realize that? Everybody coming back? Nancy LeBlanc,
Yes, I will.
Yes,
Nancy Parenti,
Blind
Bert,
yes.
person would be here too, but
Bert,
Yes, yes,
you coming back at 5 o'clock?
yeah, yes, no problem.
All right,
All we do is just do the same thing as we got on here, right?
Yes.
Actually, Kerry will give
Dial these
we'll
numbers.
update and we'll adjourn the meeting. We did everything except public comment, and there's nobody on the public comment.
But Ray, what Bert's saying is, does he get re-enter the meeting? Do you just stay on, or is he or do we all have to join the meeting again?
That's a
Nope, you
good
can,
question.
you can join the meeting again. I believe the way Joe set it up was that it was open at 3 and then it opens again at 5, same link. John, can you verify that?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Okay.
So we come back, we can shut the computer down and everything.
Yup.
And we
And
come
just
back.
open that same link that you got in your email.
I got it.
And call back at 5 minutes to 5. Okay,
Yes.
no problem.
All right, with that said, I'll entertain a motion. We recess the meeting until 5 p.m.
I so move.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Uh,
I agree.
Opposed? So voted unanimously. The meeting stands in recess at 3:17 p.m.
So are you going to the town hall now?
Yes.
I'll meet you there.
I'm going-
Thank you,
I'm-
guys.